When it comes to Bay Area musicians, John Cipollina is a legend. He was born in Berkeley, went to Tamalpais High School in Mill Valley. He was a gifted guitarist. In the 60s, he played lead guitar with the Quicksilver Messenger Service. But throughout his life, John suffered from emphysema, a debilitating lung disease. He was in and out of hospitals, but he lived to play. Often he would take oxygen right before going on stage to perform. One time he was so weak they had to wheel him onto stage in a wheelchair. But he kept on playing right up until his death. On Monday, fans and family gathered to remember the man and his music, including KPIX Trish Robbins. San Francisco's Fillmore Auditorium all the time. But tonight's something different. Tonight we're here for a wake. A rock and roll wake for our friend John Cipollina, who passed away in May. He was known for playing with a lot of bands. In fact, he was playing up until the very end. But he's known best for his work with the Quicksilver Messenger Service. John Cipollina was right in the thick of the birth of the San Francisco Sound as co-founder of Quicksilver Messenger Service. He only lasted 5 years with them, but he played on and attracted new fans with Copperhead, Terry and the Pirates, Nick Gravenites' John Cipollina Band, Fish and Chip, Rocky Sullivan Band, and more. Cipollina loved to play. This Bay Area native had had a guitar in his hands long before it was cool to be a rock musician. Despite the health problems with his lungs, he was driven to play, and although he never topped his success with Quicksilver, John always played with heart and soul. Just talk to his friends, family, and fans, and they'll tell you how much he was loved and respected.
He always had a lighthearted approach to playing music and to performing, but he was always a professional at it. He always dressed up, always natty dresser, wore vests, ties, always played to the audience, and was extremely friendly to all the fans.
The guy could play anything. I don't think people are fully aware of what a really good musician and what a skilled and talented musician he was.
He's one of the few guitar players to have an original sound.
He was always a gentleman. He was a beautiful guy.
He was a very funny man. He could have been a comedian. He was a comedian.
He was a very kind and generous person.
John collected so much stuff. I thought I was the ultimate collector of bits and pieces and odds and ends and books and tapes, records, old tins. No, John outdid me by a long chalk.
He had everybody covered. He had the best gun collections, the best BB guns, comic books,
Switchblades.
Switchblades, yeah.
Throughout the night, some of the best musicians of the Bay Area took center stage in this musical tribute. Everyone put themselves out to say goodbye to John in style. His brother Mario, bassist with Huey Lewis and the News, threw himself into this project to help get through the first difficult weeks without his friend and idol.
But as a person and as a personality, I always looked at him as someone worthy of being in a spot in a museum as a totally unique person. This is him. He was someone who never reminded me of anyone else. And I'm sure that's how he will be remembered, actually.
John Cipollina, now appearing with the best band there is. And if I know John, he'll be driving them to play and play and play.